If you think you understand how a horse sees the world, get ready to have your perception completely turned upside down. Their vision is so fascinating and different from ours that after this video, you'll never look at a horse the same way again. And here's a heads up. At the end, I'm going to reveal a surprising visual trait that, if ignored, could put you at risk or completely change your training for the better. So stick around because every detail matters. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button. It helps the channel grow and encourages us to keep creating important content like this. Let's go! For a horse, the sight of a predator approaching from behind isn't a surprise. It's a reality they perceive with impressive ease. That's because their eyes, the largest of any land mammal, are positioned on the sides of their heads, providing a field of vision of nearly 350 degrees. Without even moving their heads, they can see almost everything around them, with the exception of two blind spots, one right in front of their nose and another directly behind their bodies. But despite this panoramic view, there's a trick most people don't know. While predators like lions and wolves evolved with forward-facing eyes for precise hunting, horses developed their vision for one purpose: detecting danger. The visual abilities of horses have been used in impressive ways throughout history. In ancient Rome, generals trained horses to react to almost invisible gestures, relying on their ability to pick up on minimal movements from a distance. And on the Great Plains, Native American tribes used the vision of these animals as a true long-range radar, detecting dangers before any human eye could. Another incredible anatomical detail is the horizontal, elongated pupil. It expands the field of vision along the horizon line and keeps it stable while the horse runs. In other words, even at a full gallop, a horse can spot obstacles and predators without losing focus. For us, calculating distance is instinctive. For a horse, it's not. They have very limited depth perception, a condition called stereopsis. This is why before they jump an obstacle or examine something strange, they turn their heads, lining up both eyes to focus on that specific point. This isn't just a quirk, it's how they calculate real distance for survival. And there's more. Their world is practically dichromatic. Forget the color red. What is a vibrant red to us might just appear as a dull or grayish tone to a horse, based primarily on shades of blue and yellow. This is a crucial detail for understanding why certain objects or obstacles in competitions can be almost invisible to them in certain scenarios. But before you think their vision is inferior, know that in another aspect, they easily outperform us. A horse's retina has a massive concentration of rods, the cells that capture light in low light conditions. In short, they see in the dark much better than we do. However, this advantage comes with an unexpected weakness. Their adaptation to sudden changes in light is extremely slow. A simple step from sun to shade can disorient them for a few seconds. This is exactly why so many horses hesitate to enter a dark stable or to cross shady areas on a trail. But the most curious detail of all is hidden in how their brain processes images. What most people don't know is that a horse's brain processes each eye almost independently. What it sees with the left eye goes to the left hemisphere of the brain, and what it sees with the right eye goes to the right hemisphere, without immediate integration. The result? A horse can see something with one eye, find it harmless, and when it sees it with the other, react as if it were something entirely new and potentially dangerous. This explains why a horse sometimes spooks at an object it's already seen, especially if it's from a different angle. And here is the secret I promised at the beginning. If you want to approach a horse safely and build a trusting relationship, never do it from their blind spots, not directly from behind, and not right in front of their nose. Always approach from the side, making sure they can see you. Call their attention with a gesture or a word so they can see you, and keep your movements clear and consistent. This gives their brain time to process your presence and prevents instinctive defensive reactions. And if you're training or competing, avoid abrupt light contrasts and pay attention to the colors that might blend in with the environment for them. Just this simple awareness can completely transform your interaction with the animal and the relationship between horse and trainer. In the end, the big lesson is simple and powerful. When we learn to see the world through the eyes of another being, we start to better understand their reactions and build a real relationship of trust. If this content surprised you, subscribe to the channel right now, leave a like, and share it with someone who loves horses. And tell me in the comments, which of these discoveries was the most impressive for you? Your interaction helps me bring you even more stories and fascinating facts like this one. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.